Well, I'm heading back to the site of the 1797 Tavern. It's 2 weeks later. Ground is not frozen. It's still pretty muddy. This is like a lowland area near the river, so it's pretty slick, but not as bad as it was 2 weeks ago. So I'm heading out to where I found that iron patch. And rumor has it that this site has been detected before. Hey, Ken. But I'm confident there's still some stuff out here. So I'm going to give it a go and really focus on the iron patch and start listening to some tones in between the grunts of iron. So hopefully I'll have a good signal to turn this thing on and show you what might turn up here at the old 1797 Tavern site. All right, this is my first decent signal out here. It's kind of a jumpy 76 to 80. It's got that sort of glitch click at the beginning and end. It could be an unevenly shaped object. It could be aluminum way the heck out here. I did just get a newer lead bullet. I believe it's a 22. But I'll give this a shot. Alright, looks like it's in this clump of dirt right here. Okay. Looks like another bullet. Fairly new one. Okay, moving on. Kind of a jumpy 73 to 76, occasionally 81. Kind of like the last one I got that was a bullet, but it's a repeatable, strong signal, so I'm going to dig it, and we'll see what it looks like. Well, now I'm not getting any signals, so I better shut this off and investigate. Well, that's enough of that tavern site for now. It's too frustrating. I was just getting the same sort of little nails. Nothing really indicated to me there, at that point there was a structure. I mean, there was no like crockery or glass or anything that would indicate that there was a structure there other than the iron. And even then, there's nothing really that's square nail shaped. And you always get those with a structure. So I don't know what was going on there. It's just a coincidental thing that it was right where the description said it should be in terms of distance from the old bridge. But again, it didn't specify east or west side of the river. So I'm going to let that lie for a while. And I'm heading off to another field that I detected last year, at the end of the year. The old Pioneer Homestead site where I found, almost 50 buttons. So that's where we're headed to next. Well, the tavern site kind of ended up being a bust. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I mean, those nails are what I thought were nails. they're starting out to look like nails, and it's all I'm seeing are those little iron pin type things. There's no china, there's no crockery. So I booked out of there and I came over to the 1700s, the late 1700s Pioneer Homestead site I've had in 4 or 5 previous episodes. So here is my first good signal. I've been here about 10 minutes. I think I've got a good button signal here. So I'm going to give it a dig. Got a buzz right there, so I'm gonna get on down there, pop that out. Okay, it's in this clump here, I believe. Piece of lead. I don't know. Just maybe a junk piece of lead. Old bullet, who knows? Okay, moving on. Signal here, averaging about 55, nice and clean, so I'm going to give it a dig. Here it goes. I got to be careful. I want to protect this winter wheat, I should say, not rye, winter wheat. So I'll try to dig out a little plug here so I can replace it when I'm done here. The surface, which makes me skeptical, could be aluminum. Oh, it's right on the surface. Oh, all right. It was a button. Look at that. All right. Ooh, it's a tomback too. An old tomback. All right, so the old Pioneer Homestead field is still producing nice tombacks. Well, that's nice after the bust at the old Tavern site. I'm back to the good old field of buttons here. This is my 50th button out of this field, so I'm feeling good now. Okay, moving on, man. Clean 83. Well, is it clean? It's got a little bit of a glitch or a little crunch before and after, just slightly. Usually when it's a large set, it's just so crystal clear. It's hard to describe the difference, but I'm sensing a slight difference. So I'm a little skeptical of this one, but it's the first solid signal I've had in about 20 minutes since that last tomback. So I'm going to give it a dig here. Okay, it's right near the surface. A strong buzz right there. I got a feeling it's going to be an aluminum can. But let's see. That's what makes this fun. Watch out for those little wheat plants there. Okay, what do we got here? Oops. Still down in there. Okay, yeah. Well, it's not an aluminum can, but it's aluminum junk. That's why you get that little bit of scratch just before the clear tone. So, all right. Moving on to hopefully a better target. This was ringing up a nice, clean, sharp, solid 50 on the Garrett AT Pro here. And in this field, that's typically tom back butt. So I'm going to give this a live dig. Right down between the rows of winter wheat here. Okay, come on out of there. Like my pinpoint might have been off a little bit. Let me recalibrate and I'll be back. It was just deeper than I thought. Getting a buzz right about there. Something right in this pile here. Oh man, look at that. Aluminum foil, 7 inches down. Unbelievable. That rang up the same as a tom back button. Yep. Alright. The pain and the pleasure of detecting. You can't have one without the other, man. Alright, fill it in, move on. Okay, we got another suspected button signal here. Kind of in the 62 to 70 range. Pretty clean. So I'm going to dig down here and see what we got. Get something deeper here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Something green. Pretty thin, so I'm thinking it's a button. There, yep. There we go. Okay. Huh. Geez, looks like I might have clipped it with my digging tool there. Anyways, glad to have another button. And for every piece of foil, hopefully I'll get a button. Okay, moving on. Okay, another suspected button. Now this is a solid 50, and the the last button I got was in the 60s to low 70s. They can be, you know, quite different. But the fact this is very clean sounding makes me think it's very round. And it's pinpointing already right near the surface here. So let's see if all my 2 years of experience doing this proves me right here. Okay, now let's carve this away carefully. Okay, strong buzz right there, right near the roots of the winter wheat. Let's see what we got here. Oh, still buzzing in there. Not as close to the surface as I thought, which means it's probably big. What is that sound? Oh, what is this? All right, it's out. Is that it? Huh. Well, interesting. That looks like the lower part of a spoon bowl, a pewter spoon bowl. All right, well, that's pretty cool. You can just see where the stem would be coming in here, I believe. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So that's pretty cool. All right, nice old fragment of a spoon. I did not film this one because it was scratchy, aluminum can sounding, really loud, like it's either big or close to the surface, but I just wasn't getting that sound and that readout of numbers that made me think it was a button. So I dug down and I had a heck of a time pinpointing it. It was just so elusive. Maybe it's because it's the same color as the grass. I mean, look at that. It ended up being a button. So it's my 53rd button out of this field. Okay. Keep on going. Okay, right where this is, I just got a clean, solid 60, crisp both ways, sounding round to me. I'm gonna guarantee this is a button. Oh, look at that. I think it might be a ball button. Oh, no, it's just a lead pellet, a modern one. Okay, well, so much for guarantees. Yeah, that's just a modern pistol ball of some sort. It's not white enough to be old. Very gray lead. All right, on to the next false prediction.